everybody, welcome back to the Art Mod Shop, and today we have a special package from some special people. The guys over at Mod My Mods has sponsored Forge, which is a build I am currently doing, and AlphaCool has also sponsored Forge. So this is a really exciting moment for me. I'm super excited to open this box. This is all the stuff from Mod My Mods and from AlphaCool. I do apologize in advance. Turn the subject real quick. Apologize in advance for the audio quality. I am shouting, and for the lighting, actually. Currently, I am going to be rebuilding the shop, and it is in shambles right now. We're going to start putting Forge together. I have a few more things I need to mod on it. I have a lot of things I need to round out. So I'm not saying it's gonna be done soon or quickly, but it will be done shortly. So let's unbox this and open it. And I'm on my drafting table, which is just hellish to put any pressure on. I'll move this over here. Oh, I can't move it over there. So while we're at it, I'm working on this for Double Dragon Custom Mods. He is doing a mod to support the veterans in the VFW, and so I'm contributing to it by making him a piece for his EVGA Supernova G2. So I'm doing a little panel that goes in the window because he was having issues with that, and we have come up with a conclusion, and so I'm doing that. I'm painting it camouflage colors, a Marpat Marine Corps Desert. Look forward to that. Link to his stuff is below. And link to Mod My Mods and AlphaCool stuff will also be below. But I just wanted to show you that because I'm really excited about this as well. Open this baby. I'm just so grateful for these people. People at Mod My Mods and people at AlphaCool are just the most fantastic people I have ever met. They are so nice and so helpful. I just can't express my gratitude enough. Like, I'm just so happy. This is the box. Opening. Now I'm going to move the box because this light's going to fall again. Get all of the awesome packing out of the way. It's like they've done this before. Oh Lord. Okay. Well, let's start with this thing. This is a coloscopy bag. This will hang off the side of me when I'm modding so that I don't have to take breaks. Just to put the coolant in so that it will go in without spilling. I don't have to use a funnel or anything like that. All I have to do is unscrew the top, pour the fluid in there, close the top, twist the top, squeeze the pump, and it comes out the little tube. Oh, that is a cool box. So now we have 2 cable combs. Yes, just 2. That's all I needed. I guess. So yeah, so we got 2 cable combs. We have sleeving. I have this gold sleeving. I have this black sleeving. I have this orange sleeving. And then I have this stuff, which is going to be used mostly in Forge. Yes, the color palette is pretty damn ugly. I know. But this gives me the creative freedom to put colors where I want colors. And it's not all going to be used for sleeving, for putting over cables. So you will see that in updates. I have a lot of ideas in my head, and I don't know if they're going to work, so I got other colors just so I could try it out, see if it will work. Everything is testing right now. I am testing things. I am putting things that are in my mind onto paper, onto the computer, and then onto the mod and seeing if it will actually work. So a lot of time is going into that instead of just taking sleeving and saying, okay, I'm going to do this, and then throwing it into the mod and it not work, and then me having to take 10 more hours to undo what I did. I have a Molex adapter in carbon, PSU cable, a 6-pin in carbon, black, carbon. It's in carbon. It's a 6-pin but can split into two 4-pins. So I need that for the motherboard. I could have sleeved it myself and did my own thing, but I didn't. I have a 24 ATX pin for the motherboard, or cable. They're cables. Two 45 centimeter, which is 18 inches, SATA data cables. One has a 90-degree angle and one does not. I also Mayhem's red non-standing die, and their yellow non-standing die, blue non-standing die. Now, if you want to know why I got a whole bunch of primary colors, is so that when I'm trying to get the color that I need, which is darkish orange, it's hard to explain. I can't explain the hue or the tint or whatever of the color orange that I need, but I have those, and those will help me do that. I have also received Mayhem's Pastel Orange Concentrate. Can Sean get it out? Ugh. Mayhem's Orange Pastel Concentrate. Along with that, we have Mayhem's Aurora Gold. So I'm not using silver. I'm going to be using gold. I haven't seen a lot of people use gold. I don't know if there's a reason for that, but we're going to find out. I might purchase the silver as well. That way I can test them out. Nice. Inside, that's where we're at. So now we have a Phobia LED flex light. This is an LED light. It is white. I didn't know it was sleeved. So Mod My Mods has helped me out so much with just this. I am more than grateful and thankful for them for everything. And they're just really super nice people. And I just cannot thank them enough. Seriously, they're getting really pissed off at me because I keep saying thank you all the time. Deal with it. So anyway, from Alpha Cool, we'll start out with, for the loop, it is a thermal temperature gauge. So we can gauge the temperature of the water, or the fluid. A bendy tube thing that goes in the bendy, that bends the tubes. Well, it doesn't bend the tubes, but it keeps the tubes from bending on itself. So yes. We have received one of those from Alpha Cool. The Alpha Cool double bending tool. This, a quick detach fitting. So this is going to be used for the drainage port. So when I drain the fluid out, I can quick disconnect and drain the fluid and put the disconnect back in and stop the fluid from coming out. So that will be very good. It's a good safety precaution. It's a good safety measure. Also, for another safety precaution, another safety measure, I have a valve that Alpha Cool sent me, and this valve is going to be behind this in line so that I can turn it on before I detach this and turn it off when I decide to turn it off. These are extensions. This is a male to female. These will be used in the loop. We have tubing, 3/8 inch diameter by 1/2 inch outer diameter. That scared the shit out of me. I think I just pooped myself. Holy crap. I'll be back. Double nipple G14 outer thread, 2 G14 outer thread, 10 millimeter, and deep black. These are my fittings. So I have a box of fittings. We are on the fitting train. Achtung! Attention! I can't read any more German. This is other fittings. Lots of fittings. Plus the 4-way adapter. More fittings. They're elbows also. So I got some elbows. More fittings! Look at these colored O-rings. That's so cool! The Alpha Cool East Plateau. It's the East Plateau. This is the anti-static mat by Alpha Cool, which I will be using for all of my water cooling and all of my everything. And it is going to be going on the new workbench that I am making just for this, or that we're making just for this. So this is cool. I'm so excited about this. We have 3 packages of hard tubing. I believe there's 4 in each. I hope I got enough. We also have a radiator. It's a 240 millimeter radiator. This is the Nexios ST30. Definitely beautiful. Ooh, it's cold. Ooh, you're cold. So that is the radiator. It's pretty wide, pretty hefty. It's actually not hefty at all. It's super light. This is like as light as a Frisbee. Like, hey, I can chuck this. There is a pump, and this is the D5 East pump. It is the revision 2. Woo! And there's the pump. I like the etching in there, or the engraving. It is adjustable, it looks like. AlphaCool has sent me a kit to mount whatever with, or to mount it with. I shouldn't say to mount whatever with. I'm being dumb. So here's the top. It's got the ports up there. It's got ports on the sides. It's got ports where ports shouldn't be. We now are coming to a reservoir. A very underestimated reservoir. This thing is like a mortar round or a grenade. This is the Corp AGB2. This thing is so underrated. It looks so industrial and so neat. I had to use it because look at that thing. Look at it. It is so cool. You can mount it anywhere you want. At least they say you can, and I believe them. I am going with things that are unique. I'm trying to find things that are unique and that nobody really uses. I like to find things that nobody likes or nobody uses and try to make them look neat and incorporate them in my artwork and in my projects and in my case mods. And I really like the idea of this because I don't see hardly any mods or builds, for that matter, using this since like revision 1. Whoa! Sorry, AlphaCool. I am going to water cool an RX 460 with AlphaCool's help. So this is the Nexios GPX Solo. I probably butchered that first name. But anyway, this thing is going to water cool that RX 460. I have big plans for this. This is a pretty big block too. It will cover pretty much most of it. The one thing is the AlphaCool East block. And this is what's going to be cooling the CPU. This is freaking awesome. This is the East block modding kit. This thing is absolutely awesome. So what it is, if you already don't know, if you're not following Mod My Mods on Twitter, you need to go do that. And I'm not just saying that because they're my sponsor. I'm saying that because they are just all around awesome and good people, and they did give 1 or 2 of these away. I think they gave the red one away and the blue one away in a giveaway. They have been posting a lot about this, and you need to follow them because you will find out all this kind of stuff, like all new releases and stuff like that, they have. So what it is if you don't want to mess up your water block, you can take the top off of it, the cover off of it, and you can put a new one on. Now you can put a blue one on, or you can put a red one on. Or if you're a modder and you don't want that, and you want it to look like whatever your case mod is going to look like, and maybe you could paint it and mod it and put acrylic on it, whatever you want to do, and pop this baby on there and still have your original. When I first saw it, I was like, ugh. I'm like, what is that? I'm like, why would you? And then I was just like, oh my gosh, duh, hello, oh my gosh. And then ideas started flooding into my head and everything just started coming to me, and I'm just like, okay, I need to get me one of these. How can I get a hold of these because they're not released yet? And then it happened, and today I have just received one. And so it comes with this, It comes with the covers for the screws. It comes with different multicolored Alpha Cool logos, which is Alpha Cool. Sorry, that was dumb. Ashamed of myself now. Yeah, so that's it from my mod mail. This is all for Forge. And thank you. I want to thank Alpha Cool a lot, and I want to thank Mod My Mods a lot. I am so appreciative of you guys. This is so cool. This is the coolest thing ever, and you have set me up for success with this, and this is just fantastic. It's going to be awesome. The fluid is going to play a great part into the aesthetics, as well as all the hardware from Alpha Cool, and all the sleeving from Mod My Mods by Darkside. Everything is just going to play together and work very, very nicely and make one cohesive case. This case means a lot to me as well. All my artwork means a lot to me because I put all myself into it. I put everything I got into it, and I won't do it if I don't put 100% into it. So it's meaningless if you don't put 100% of yourself into something, and you just want to do it to get it done quickly. You got to take your time, and that's what I'm doing with this case. I'm taking my time. Still on a deadline, but I'm taking my time. I'm thinking things out. I'm planning things out. I am doing tests and prototypes, and I am making 3D models and doing stuff 3D models first. Well, I'm doing stuff in a drawing, a sketch, and the sketch goes into a Photoshop drawing, and the Photoshop drawing goes into a 3D model, and then I screw with the 3D model, and then I bring it into the case. It's not just a case mod, and I've said this to many people, and I mean it, and I really mean it. It's not just a case mod. This tells a story. It tells a story of humanity. It tells a story of us as humans. Visually, will draw your eye to different parts of the case, and each part of the case means something different, and I guess that's for you to figure out and what it makes you feel. I'm telling a story through my case mods. Just like my last one, T47, I was telling a story through that as well. This one is the story of man, the story of humankind. Everybody has their hard times. Everybody. There's not one person in this world that has not had a hard time, that has not gone through divorce, depression, suicidal thoughts, had other people have suicidal thoughts, layoffs, you know, losing your house, losing your family, you know, car breaks down, even if it's small things, even if you're young and it's small things, you know, the small things can even be big things, or can turn out to be big things later on, and the smallest thing can make it seem like it's a big thing to you at that moment, at that time in your life. And that's what this is really about. You have to go through the forge. You have to go through those hard times in order to come out the other side stronger, with more knowledge and more wisdom, and ready to face the next battle. You know, you come out harder and stronger than before. You gotta melt to grow, and that's what this is about. And Alpha Cool and Mod My Mods are helping me tell that story. And I think it's something that we can all relate to, because most of us are human beings. So, thank you everybody for coming and watching, and thank you for joining me in the Art Mod shop. And I want to thank Alpha Cool once more, and Mod My Mods once more. And I wish you all a safe, happy, and fun night. Goodbye everybody! Oh, I got a knife in my hand.